new girl in the 7, ain't you?
Guilty.
Wow, it's a pleasure to meet you. You know, if I'm perfectly honest, Translucent's always been my favorite. What's he up to?
I think he's on a mission.
Huh, yeah, I think I read that, actually. He's been gone a long time now, hasn't he? I do hope he's all right.
Are you ready?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here with another reaction to The Boys Season 1. Season 1 is going thong. We're gonna jump into another episode of The Boys. Let's jump in. I'll see you guys out there. If you guys want to see more episodes of The Boys, go check it out on the Patreon. I'll see you guys at the end for the review. What about the dolphin? They're just gonna let that pass? Okay.
Obviously, a lot of it's temp.
I love it. If we're airing on TLC between my 600-pound life and Little People Big World, but we're not. We're not cheap reality garbage.
Sorry, Courtney, I thought, I was trying to go for something a bit more personable, down to earth.
Not this down to earth. I need them to look like someone you'd want in the army. We here are not fucking Heidi and Spencer. We are the 7. And why isn't there anything on Starlight?
She actually hasn't really made herself available to the crew.
Where the hell is she?
As a heavenly body lost her luster.
Of course, my thoughts are with Starlight. She should that in the hole.
That certainly will solve the problem. Of course, that's what they're gonna focus on, what you said.
You rolling? My grandfather built this place with his bare hands. He was an amazing man. I gotta be honest, most of the time, me and my dad would be making model plans. I can almost smell the silver paint. I really wish he'd lived long enough to see me fly with the Blue Angels.
I feel like all of
My
this
bedroom.
is fake.
The Baseball Hall of Fame, you might call it. Really, it's so special to come back.
I think.
I'm sorry. Why is that there?
Sorry?
Who put the fucking blanket on the bed?
Randy Setdeck.
Who's Randy Setdeck? Randy, why? Fucking asshole. Amateur fuck.
Oh, that's me. It seems like this entire thing is just a set.
Samaritan's Embrace, led by Ezekiel, bankrolled by Vought, has been shipping Compound V to 53 hospitals across the country since 1971 and gift wrapping it as polio vaccine.
Are you telling me God's not reaching up the twats of American girls and blessing babies?
Butcher, can you leave God out of this?
Hold on.
Please.
So no hero was born. None of them. They're all just kids dosed with the blue shit. And
Even fucking Starlight.
Do you think they know what really happened to him?
What about Homelander?
Homelander's a black hole. Never had any public records and never will. However, every single other suit, juiced up lab rats.
Spot on, MM. We got Vought for child endangerment, drug trafficking, and possibly the largest fraud in American fucking history. Raina's gonna love it.
Hope she does.
Hi.
You know? No. Not if you attach to that hand, no? It's okay.
Well, you know, all of this is only part of the story, no? I mean, what about our petite Lazarus here? She's not an infant. She was injected in the basement of the hospital. And there is this small matter of that she rose from the dead.
Well, your feral pixie dream girl ain't exactly dictating the fucking memoirs, is she, Frenchie?
Feeling she's trying to communicate. I mean, she's been doing this for... Maybe that means something, huh?
Yeah, maybe they're just fucking chicken scratches.
Let's find out.
You've been burned.
Mem's right, you gotta fucking stay put, son.
Fantastic.
Okay. I'll just keep on Starlight then, right?
The phone's been tits up for a week. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No. But I can check.
All right, you're with me.
He is?
I am? What, to the CIA lady?
No, we're gonna go on a little detour. You'll love it. Come on.
No, I've been working with her. I've been fucking working with her. Who the fuck are you gonna get to replace me? I'd like to see what bitch that is.
Oh, fire?
You okay? You know that pledge you meant her during Rush Week because she seems sweet and a little naive? And she doesn't know she's not supposed to wear Uggs. And then when she's active, she stabs you in the back, gets you kicked out of the house.
I'm sorry, I don't...
It was my big idea to book you for the Believe Expo. What could go wrong, I thought? You were playing to your base. At least I don't have to kiss your ass anymore.
Thank you for coming, Starlight. You fired Ashley? It was actually a mutual decision. She wanted to explore different career paths, and we wished her well. So, I would like you to take this in the constructive spirit that it is intended. You are a selfish, arrogant child. Wow. Back in Iowa, I bet you watched a lot of Queen Maeve's movies, right?
I did.
She was a rebel. Didn't take anyone's shit, didn't play by the rules. That's what you wanted to be. That's what American heroes are. But it's a myth. I should know, because I wrote it. The truth is, dozens of people in this company spent hundreds of hours to create the thing that is you.
I never asked for that.
Then why don't you burn the sparkly outfit and become a cop? You want to be a superhero. You want to be famous.
What have I been saying? I'm just like, just walk away. You keep showing up to work every day and thinking things are going to change.
Show a little fucking gratitude and let us do our job.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have told you too. I mean, you're literally in a circumstance that you can walk out of. But because you're so hung up about this superhero stuff, you'll deal with all the bullshit while complaining, right? While complaining about it, you still want to deal with it. If you've decided to do whatever it takes to get to be that superhero and to be that person, then deal with it, with everything that comes with it, and don't go in front of a crowd and think, you know what? I didn't sign up for the dick to be in my face. Of course you didn't, but it happened. And you did it. You made a conscious decision to do it and not walk away. So guess what? Now you have to deal with the consequences of it. I don't want to hear you complaining.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to walk out
I
this time?
don't mean to be ungrateful, but no red carpets, no reality TV, and no Noxema commercials. And I want my old uniform back. I'm going to save people.
Then I think we may need to reconsider your position in the Seven.
And I think that firing an employee after she reported sexual assault on live TV might tank your stock price.
Oh, God. Now she's playing this game.
We can count on your discretion.
Sorry, I don't do discretion anymore. If anyone asks me who did it, I'm going to answer honestly.
Well, I think it's great that you want to tell the truth. I just don't know to whom you're referring.
Oh, I think you know. I think you've known for a long time.
Thank you so much for coming, Starlight. I have a lot to think about.
I wouldn't be surprised if they actually kill her. You're trying to blackmail people who practically run the world.
Boy, you're really milking this thing for all it's worth.
Excuse me?
This empowerment act. And every time I'm on a red carpet now, they're asking me how I'm supporting Starlight. But hey, as long as you're trending, right?
I know that you might not get this, but it's not an act. I'm just trying to be honest. When I was younger, I read your autobiography so many times that I wore it out. I had to buy a second one. I wanted to live my life exactly like yours. Because you didn't just break all the bones in your right arm stopping that school bus from falling off of a bridge, but you also went to every kid's physical therapy afterwards, just to show the world that they were heroes too. You really stood for something.
How were they heroes too?
Pretty sure that was
Okay.
just written by the marketing guys.
Would you like me to change it? You talk to me. She talked to me.
That's talking?
Or she communicated anyway. I wonder if she lives by the water. You know, you can't fool me. Who is she? What does she want? Why is she here? She could be the key to it all. That's what you think, huh?
No, that's not what I think.
Yes, you do. It torments you. It's okay. Listen, I got one word for you. It's a surefire way to solve this puzzle.
Tell me.
Mesmer.
You want help from a soup.
He despises Vought. Hates them. Hates the other soup. And the enemy of your enemy.
What part of your burn do you not understand?
Come on. It's a quick trip. Bing.
Boom, bing.
Boom, bing.
I'll tell you what I can do. I can possibly tattoo fuck no on your ass. Best I can do.
You know, I've seen you eat ice cream.
Oh, man.
Chunky monkey, I believe.
Where's this going?
No, you take a spoonful, a chunk of fudge, perhaps. But then I see you with the surface is uneven, so what do? You take another scoop. You try to even it out, which tragically creates a corresponding divot. Ultimately, there is only but one choice for you, no? Take a zoom in time. You don't want to, but you must. And I tell you why, my friend, because you cannot bear things out of order.
Okay, so he's OCD.
And she's out of order.
All right, you want to tell me where we're going?
You don't do it anymore.
What?
You know that feeling you get when you tip your chair back too far and you catch yourself just before you fall? You used to look like that all day long. Now look here. Neck deep in shit, cool as a cucumber. You ain't half the twat I thought you were, Huey. You're doing good, Huey. And you're a good cunt. Well, here we are. Church. Come on.
Some days are harder than others, obviously.
Collateral damage survivors?
Hey, hey everybody.
Hey,
Really?
So I'm kind of a writer. I work in marketing. There's this one hero who shall remain nameless, but has ice powers.
Ice Princess.
I'm not allowed to say. Anyway, she took a liking to me. It was heady, man. Intoxicating. No one wants to fuck the writer. Needless to say, I fell for her big time.
What kind of knobber falls for a suit?
Anyway, we were, you know, being intimate when she climaxed and accidentally turned into ice. Just for a second. But I was, still in there.
Oh, damn.
At negative 346 degrees.
Oh, damn.
Same temperature as liquid nitrogen.
God
as you can
damn.
imagine,
That can't be fun.
it snapped off.
Whoa!
Crazy thing is, I still miss her. It's like, that's the cost of a mortal like me for being with a god like her.
If a suit done that when she was happy, imagine what one would do if she found out you'd been lying to her from the get-go.
Excuse me. Do you have something you'd like to share?
No. Apologies. Please do continue the escapades.
I'm sorry. That's kind of funny.
You know, I've seen guys like you before.
Oh, seriously, don't I?
Yes, he has trauma with the soups as well.
I said I'm good. Time to move on.
Go ahead, Seth. Give him the stick.
You back off, or I'll shove this stick where your dick used to be. You're a bunch of pathetic soup-worshipping cunts. I bet you'd thank a soup if they shat on your mum's best china. Did it ever occur to you that they split your spine or broke your dick just for a laugh? Where's your fucking rage? Your self-respect? Sitting here in your little share circle, having a little whinge and a moan. Fuck letting go. You should be out there with a fucking chainsaw going after him.
He has some serious anger towards these soups.
Fucking rabbits. Soups are all the same, every fucking one of them.
He's, sorry.
He hella angry.
Oh, Miss Stillwell, hey. You wanted to see me, right?
Yeah, I'm running late. Can you walk with me? I'm gonna need you to make a public apology. And you're going to be taking a sabbatical from the 7.
What? Okay, look, I know my brain wasn't in the right place, but my heart was. And it's just that damn ocean land. They wouldn't let me...
This is not about the dead dolphin. This is about Starlight. Everybody seems to want to know who she was referencing in that speech. A matter of time before she, or let's be honest, some of the other women speak up. So we need to get ahead of it.
Okay, there may have been a misunderstanding. I know that. Can't you just, you know, handle it like you do?
This is the way we are handling things now.
This douchebag over here. Sending him away is just gonna be proof.
And their ongoing bravery in speaking out. I'm sorry. Let me start that over. I'm in full support of women and their ongoing bravery. Yeah, let's just cut. I'm sorry.
Team take 2, Alpha Mark.
Starlight, I hope you can forgive me.
It's harder to saw.
To sell it, yeah?
It's a little hard.
Perfect. Let's do that. Speaking out, we can all become stronger.
Oh, this is Mesmer.
There are no
Okay.
secrets from me.
Is he real?
Mr. Mesmer.
Just Mesmer. No Mr. necessary. Yeah, fan of the show.
Oh, nah, man. I've never seen it. You know what I'm a fan of? Your insider trading. The way you brushed your hand up against that Wall Street guy, brother, that shit right there, now that was ruthless. But with the SEC
Who the fuck are you?
Why don't you take a peep and see?
How do you know about Cleo?
There are no secrets from me. Well, I work for Child Services. My colleague Tina, she owes me a favor. See, she, just like I, believe in second chances.
Cut the shit. I lost custody 3 years ago. Nobody believes in second chances for fuck-ups like me.
She's waiting on you. Tina. Hey.
Hey, Cleo. Remember your old man?
Hi, Charles.
Charles. Damn. This is some heartbreaking shit.
I'm sorry that I'm gonna try and be in your life a little bit more. Would that be okay?
I guess. Bye.
Hey, I just want to know you don't hate me.
Don't really know you.
Kinda true. You can't really hate somebody.
Hey,
you
wait,
don't know. You can. Yeah, I
so you
mean,
can know me a little better.
I don't have a DVD player.
You don't give her a copy of your show, my guy. How does that tell her to know you? It's TV.
I can see her every month.
1 hour, Supervised. You clean?
I can be. What do you want me to read?
What are we doing here? My wife, Becca, used to hum the Spice Girls. Drove me around fucking Ben, you know. All day long, walking around the house humming. She was happy. I fuck know why she was happy with me, but she was happy. Homelander raped her.
Okay.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we get where the rage is coming from.
Not long after that, she came to sit right here. I know this because she got tagged in that security camera right there.
Okay.
She sat here for 3 hours. Didn't move a muscle. She just got up and walked away.
Ah, she's been missing since, and you're not sure.
That was 8 years ago. Nobody's seen her since. Either Homelander killed her, or she killed herself. Same difference.
I can see why that could drive.
You see, I know what it's like to lose someone. You and me, we're in this together. We're Robin and Becca. That is why you can't allow yourself to be distracted by another bird. Especially not a soup. Just remember who your friends and who your enemies are.
Okay.
Look, I heard what happened. I am so sorry.
You got triggered by a
What
blanket?
kind of place did you grow up in?
Well, I moved around a lot, so it was a bunch of condos.
So what if I took you to a house you'd never seen before, full of photos of parents
I knew it was all fake.
you never met, toys you never played with, Hardy Boy books that you never read. And then I asked you how much all that fake fucking bullshit meant to you. How would that make you feel?
I wouldn't like that. I'm really sorry about the blanket. It never should have been there, and Randy Setdeck has already been terminated. But right now, we need to finish that tour and to show how down to earth and ready to serve you are. And I need you to tell the mother story. Please, please do it for me.
It was actually my mom who dragged me along to my first Little League practice, and so we done?
Yes.
Right.
So, she can't talk or won't talk?
That's what you're gonna tell us.
Anything in particular you want to know?
Everything there is to know.
Well, that narrows it down. Mon gars, have a seat.
What if she can tell?
God damn it! Go walk it off.
Walk it off! She broke my fucking wrist! Get out! I'm going to the hospital.
Not till we get what we came for,
Fuck you! The session's over!
Sit down! Okay, listen.
That escalated real quick.
Don't look at her. Look at me. I can patch you up better than any of those oxy junkies in the ER, or I can break your other wrist. You decide. Good. You have any bandages or a splint?
No, I don't have a goddamn splint.
Butcher.
Where are you?
Shake Shack.
Really? Fucking magic, that place. What'd you get?
Shack burger, cheese fries, cookie dough concrete.
Sounds good. Does it taste like lies? I got your phone linked to my Find Your Shithead Friends app. And where the fuck are you? Wow, Mesmer. Hello. Big fan. Be with you in a minute. Wow. Now we gotta kill him.
And we don't have to kill him. Look, we made a deal with the guy. He keeps his trap shut. He gets to see his kid.
Eat a fucking soup with a kid. What the fuck were you thinking? Coming and eating a bit of that?
Sometimes you get further with people by treating them like people.
Right then. Let's get cracking.
There's a camp in a jungle. She's a soldier. There's a flag with a two-headed snake on it.
Two-headed snake? Like...
Yeah.
With red rays behind it?
What does that mean?
It's the flag of the Shining Light Liberation Army. Frenchie, you're dating a terrorist.
Is this true?
Okay, so maybe not. Maybe they are born soups. Because I was thinking after last episode that, you know, all of them was created in a lab, but it wouldn't explain a lot of things. But I was just thinking that. It seems like some of them are created in a lab, some of them are not. That blanket is... Grew up in a lab, huh?
Well, there must be more to all of this. She can be a terrorist.
Yeah, well, you just fucking keep her under control.
Okay, so they smuggle in a top-shelf extremist recruit and pump her up with Compound V.
And then when she's good and ready, they cut her loose to wreak havoc.
She wouldn't.
Why would Vought give Compound V to terrorists?
Because the only thing more dangerous than a terrorist is a soup terrorist. And the only way to fight it...
Sergeant fucking Homelander. gotta let the cunts in the army now. Those fuckers are creating supervillains. And maybe there's more of them, God knows how many.
Holy shit. Okay, this is a clusterfuck. Even for us. No, listen to me, okay? Maybe that's what they want her to be. And that's not who she is. That's not what she wants.
And you know this because she bends your fucking ear off.
She saved my life. She's not bad. She just wants to go home.
She's a fucking soup. How many times do I have to fucking say it? Eh?
Monka, I know you understand me. Please, please, tell them who you are.
Okay. Okay.
The drawings are palm trees in front of the moon. It's where she grew up. They killed her parents, kidnapped her and her brother, forced them to be soldiers. She just wants to go back and get her brother out of there. Her name's Kimiko.
Bonjour, Kimiko.
All right. Take it back to the safe house. I'm gonna go see Raina. We got more than enough to get the feds on board now. You tell anyone what you saw or heard here today, and I'll cut your hands off and shove them so far up your ass, your fingers will give us a little wave at your throat. Yeah? Fuck off, wanker.
I realize that my behavior has caused Starlight a great deal of pain, and I sincerely apologize.
Do you have the compound V or not?
I got the compound V, proof that Vaught's injecting babies right across the country, and something even more fucking diabolical.
Worse than dosing baby.
Let's just say with these cunts, there ain't no rock bottom.
Let's get it to the lab.
Not so fast. First things first, eh?
A list of your demands. How in character? A formal guarantee that Homelander will be prosecuted under the full extent of the law.
Any of that a problem?
Now I'm gonna pass it up the chain. And while they hash it out, you and I go forward on good faith.
I'm fresh out of good faith. Now you and I both know that you can rubber stamp all of that. So what's it gonna be, Deputy Director?
I can give you everything you want on this list.
Except
Homelander.
you know what he's done.
Really? He is a soup, so I understand they can't just, you know, put out a warrant for
I
him.
sympathize. I really do. But it's suicide.
Yeah, well, that's a small fucking price to pay, isn't it?
Not for you. For thousands of people, if you push him too hard.
You're fucking scared.
I'm fucking terrified. And you should be too.
He's like, nah, bruh. Let's figure something out how to tranquilize this bitch.
Butcher! Butcher!
Yeah, keep walking around like you own the place instead of just leaving.
This small town girl next door wanted to change the world. Witness her power. Citizen Starlight coming this fall from Vought.
The house always wins. I'm sorry.
I know you want to go back to your brother, but the people who did this to you, they might be doing it to others. We can use your help stopping them. It's your choice. You give me a nod and we go to the airport right now.
Mother's milk.
How'd it go with Raina?
No dice.
What?
Said she got cold feet.
Well, why? Did you tell her everything?
Yeah, I laid it all out. Said she couldn't fucking authorize that kind of action against Vaughn. Too much of a risk.
Did she?
Fucking spineless cunt.
So we are really fucked.
No, we ain't. Fuck 'em. We don't need 'em. We got everyone and everything we need right here in this room. We'll take down Vought ourselves. Yeah? Where's Huey?
Who the hell is he meeting with?
I'm sorry, the elevator was out. You probably don't remember, but we've met before.
I don't know you, and I don't want to. A-Train said that you have some information. Do you have something for me, or not?
He said you were looking for a French guy, a black guy.
This piece of shit.
Where are these from?
Shitty little $85 camera I put in my doorbell casing. I know there's no reward, but I was hoping you could put in a word for me at Vought. I'll take any posting. Low 5 figures would be fine. I just want to be one of the good guys again.
You're gonna die. Or...
It's my phone.
For me, New York has been such an endless...
Robin always in the shadows. Remember me. Remember me.
Somehow, in the middle of it all, you found me.
Okay, Huey, moving on. All right.
Huey, I thought that was you. Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt. You're that new girl in the 7, ain't you?
Guilty.
Wow. It's a pleasure to meet you. You know, if I'm perfectly honest, Translucent's always been my favorite. What's he up to?
I think he's on a mission.
Huh, yeah, I think I read that, actually. He's been gone a long time now, hasn't he? Do hope he's all right.
You know what? I'm gonna go get us a picture.
Well, well, well. Sure. She's quite tasty up close and personal. Get what you're seeing her.
That wasn't.
I thought we had an understanding.
We do. It's not.
Not what it looks like. Because from where I'm sitting, it looks like you got your tongue halfway down the opposition's throat.
Not the opposition. She's a good person. I mean, she could help us.
Help us? And what do you think she's gonna do when she finds out you murdered Translucent?
When she finds out.
Give him a best.
Where'd your friend go?
Really interesting how this show is filmed, because of course, you know, plenty people who have probably watched this, they don't point out the stuff that we do, because as I said, The Boys is a good show because there's a lot of the juxtaposition that goes on while you watch the show. Is like, what if I was in that position? Or, you know, taking one situation is like trying to take one view and taking on another view, you know, in the same state, right? I'm not talking about like US state. I'm talking, you get my meaning. Anyways, so just looking at things from Yui's perspective, right? From Yui's perspective, a lot of this, it goes through a phase, right? While I'm watching him trying to navigate this situation that he's in right now with Starlight. And it's like, would she be upset? Probably not, because he doesn't know how she would actually respond. Because, I mean, he could look at it from the perspective of, okay, if she has this situation that's happening with Vought, right, being a part of the 7, she knows who they are, right? And having this situation that happened with Deep, I could deduce, as Yui, I would deduce that maybe if I do tell her what's going on, she might help us. She might feel a certain way after. She might, not after, but she might feel some way before she gets on board. I don't think she would report it though. That's just me trying to deduce the situation. Now, she could decide to tell about Translucent, but or what they were trying to do, and he just wouldn't give him up. They got followed, they couldn't do anything about it. They could explain the entire situation to her, and she could be their inside man and taking down Vought. But the problem comes in now is the position that she actually has, because we know that she's been iffy about leaving the place, because she knows that this is what makes, this is her dream. She don't want to give it up. So is that, it seems like that part of her is stronger than anything else. So I would go out there to say that she probably would take the opposite approach, rather than, she would take the former rather than the latter approach, is what I'm worried about, right? So Yui is stuck between a rock and a hard place here, because he's already used her so many different times to get things accomplished, right? So all of that will come to light. So now that he's quote unquote fallen for her, he can't really tell her the truth, because that, his dream of now him falling for her, that's gonna go out the door, right? If he tells her the truth, because she's gonna look at it and be like, you used me multiple times, you bugged my phone, right? So there's a lot there to take in. Starlight would definitely, or Anne, she would never want to be with him after this. So it's a huge risk to take on Vought, you know, by telling her the truth, to take on Vought. Of course, you know, Butcher, he wants to get Homelander. Now that we have this information that Homelander is the reason why his sister's missing, raped her, it's a real heartbreaker to know that that's what happened, because we're wondering what really happened. You know, why does he have this just hatred for Soups? And this makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense that if she told him, more than likely she told him, and as I, you know what I'm saying, and then she was sitting in front of the camera for 3 hours, and then she just got up and was missing since then. It's a hard pill to swallow, man. It really is. It really is. It's a hard pill to swallow in so many different ways. So it's like, we understand where his hatred is coming from now. Now the whole situation with, now we learned her name, Kimiko, right? Kimiko. Shouldn't have a problem remembering that name. I've heard that name so many different times. So Kimiko is the name of the suit that they have there, and she's pretty comfortable with Frenchie. She wants to stay and help because they're doing this to other people. She wants to help. So we'll see how this continues forward. This is great. This is great. As I said, it's ramping up. Things are getting hot. Homelander now knows about him, so he's going to be searching for them. Of course, he's going to bring this information to their search and rescue team, or whatever you want to call them, right? Their research team, and of course going to look for these people, and it's going to be a problem when Homelander finds them, because they need to figure out a way to calm him down. I mean, even the freaking, are they CIA? I think it's CIA or FBI, whatever. They're afraid of Homelander because they're like, we got to play nice. So if they make a mistake, if they do something, we can't bring no action against them. You guys have got to develop something to deal with Soups. You can't just, it's kind of like with Superman, right? But, you know, as much as people want to say that Superman could never go bad, remember, we had Batman versus Superman, right? Batman had to develop things. He figured out, find out about kryptonite and use it against Superman, because they could go bad. Superman has gone bad. Well, he has gone bad, but Superman became more vicious in one iterations in the comics. He went, you know what I'm saying? Black suit Superman, don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? But even if you think that a person with superpowers is gonna be good all the time, you still need to have something in place just in case this dude has a bad day. I'm just saying. So y'all need to figure out what his weakness is. I don't think anybody knows. Maybe Vought knows, and that's something they need to access the database and find out about what the weakness of these people are, instead of just winging it and figuring out. But I think he definitely can't eat. There's no way he doesn't have any weakness. I know they're gonna have to be dealing with him for how long, but I'm just waiting for the day when he gets found out, when the news hit the feeds and it's all over for Vought, because they are doing, it's crazy the amount of stuff that they're doing just and getting away with, while yet, you know, listen, I understand the need to, that they want to get them in the army and whatever, because it's all about money for Vought, right? It's all about money. I'm like, if you guys really meant well, you would just go out there and do it. So another question that I have is that, you know what I'm saying, is the US the only place that has, or the only country that has suits? Probably not, from what, you know, all the different things that we've seen in this show so far. Probably not, but they kind of make it seem like that's the case. You know what I'm saying? they kind of make it seem like that's the case. It's kind of weird, you know. It's kind of weird that they're making it seem like, because now that we're learning about Kimiko, it's just like, did they capture Kimiko and put compound V in her? Is she, you know, is she an experiment? So it's like, there's so many things to unfold in this series sometimes that it makes me just like, yo, what are we thinking? What are we doing here? So I'm looking forward to seeing more of this, man. I really am. I'm excited about this show because there's, in comparison, is a lot of things still to talk about. I thought this was just going to be about bad superheroes or whatever the situation is, but there's some deeper stuff to be discussed in the show, and as they come along I will try to talk about them as well. But I am enjoying the storyline though. The storyline is it's getting hot. It's getting hot. There's a little bit of pepper. Right? Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'm out.